good, everybody? It's your girl, Ms.Confidence.High, aka my highest confidence. It's been a little about a week before we did this video, so we did a video, but we're back at it. Apologize for the delay. First week of school was definitely a little bit much, amongst other things. Today's video is going to be about being a ride or die. And when I say being a ride or die, it's not literally, oh, dying, even though there are some cases where it has happened. But my thing is this. I see a lot of women, whether you're super fortunate with great jobs or not super fortunate with great jobs, and they choose to put a complete man first. And I'm not going to sit up here and criticize you, because been there, done that. Younger me, much. But I will state this. If you ever thought actually putting down, mapping out, and calculating how much effort you put into that man, if you actually put it into yourself, honey, you'd be surprised. Some of you have to be millionaires. Like, so serious. Like, thousandaires, something. Y'all would have six figures if you weren't putting so much energy into a guy that isn't putting half as much energy into you. My last relationship that I was in, once they knew it was going downhill, they would work as least as possible, and I would be working and busting my ass to the core. And you know, after a while, it was like, what the hell? Shouldn't no person be in a relationship unless there's like a whole reason? Because okay, somebody's in school, and you know, like, all right, I chose to take this on, or we're going through this little roller coaster, babe. All right, but unless there's like a fifth, and even though that's still somewhat of a equality, that's equal, because they have a whole mission as to so y'all can be straight. You get what I'm saying? Like, if you're going to be in a relationship with someone, you should receive just as much love, financially, all of that. It should be an equal thing. I'm seeing a lot of women. It doesn't really matter of your stature, to be honest, but I do see a lot of women. I do not like once they get to their financial status of what they wanted in their bag. I'm not saying it's something wrong. You don't have to have someone that's making as much money as you are. That's not a huge thing. But having someone that actually matches you, that actually gives a damn about you, like actually gives a damn about you. See, a lot of people get in relationships and they have people that do not give a fuck about them. Like, there was really no way of putting around it. Like, this doesn't care about them at all. It doesn't care about them. And with that being stated, they'll stay in these relationships. They continue to buy for this person, do more for this person, help this person elevate, but they've been continuously shown how they cheat, how they're manipulative, how they're like just doing them dirty in so many forms of ways. When I left my last relationship, I left behind a lot, and it was because I chose to, and it was because I chose to stop being taken advantage of. The moment I chose me and myself first, because I was thinking about, what about the kids? What about this? But I wasn't happy every day, so the kids didn't noticed. Like, I can honestly say, me and my children have a much better relationship with me not being in that relationship. It was so much taken out from me that I couldn't even be myself for them. So, you know, I know sometimes when we do these things, ladies, we leave behind a lot. And men as well, because some men go through this too. You know what I'm saying? You have to take the challenge of owning who you are, loving who you are enough to know when enough is enough, and just letting go. Everything isn't worth keeping like hold to. You can't just do that anymore. Like, if you love yourself enough, you have to know that sometimes you just have to restart. Just start over. Sometimes to start over is not the worst thing. I honestly will tell you that. I've been more happy with less than I have with more in such a long time. And that's saying because of the yard, all of that. I miss those things. But knowing that I'm the one getting them on my own, it makes it even more the better. So serious. I know sometimes we feel like, especially women with children, like, how am I supposed to do that? Girl, I sometimes have to go through a bottle of wine, but I don't overdo it. I sometimes have to just regroup myself, pray on things, and I come back and I'm like, you know what, this is how I'm gonna do it. I map it out. But since between mapping things out and not being the person I used to be, and not feeling the way I used to feel, trapped, or not being able to speak about what you really love, or even being able to communicate with somebody that doesn't want to communicate with you. Honey, I feel so much more happier. Happiness comes from within first. We have to understand that too. Someone can't just validate our happiness. We have to understand that. But they also can match it in some form of way with showing you exactly what your worth is. Your worth is as you do them. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, that was basically my message today for you ladies. I'm hoping, yes, you take the challenge of loving yourself to the complete fullest, to the factor of you don't need someone else's pocket to make it. You can do it yourself. Don't get it twisted. There's nothing wrong with having investors and all those things, but you don't need abuse. You don't need someone that's not going to validate you properly. You don't need those things to make it. You don't. If you know exactly where you're going, that's the biggest joy of all. And it will give you every enlightenment you ever wish for. Honestly, you just have to take it step by step. Try it. Please tell me you tried it and tell me about it. That's all you gotta do is try it. I tried it. And I mean, it's a struggle every day, but it's an amazing struggle every day. I have so much more now within inside of me and different things, period, as in being whole, than when I'm sitting up there trying to figure out someone that didn't need to be figured out anymore. Someone that's not working with me, but working against me. Criticizing me about things that I'm not even doing wrong. It's more so things they see in themselves. The beauty in knowing who you are and loving who you are is so dope, ladies and gent. So with that being said, kings, please go like and follow and subscribe, you guys, so we can get these things going. All right, bye everybody.